Okay, hiya, hello, and welcome to Passive Insight. We're a group of adults who still like to play pretend. I'm Cade, and I'm the Dungeon Master for the campaign. And these beautiful faces that you can see down here are the other players. I thought it might be a good idea for like new viewers, in particular, probably on YouTube, where we might have more new viewers than we get on the Twitch stream. But it might be a good idea just to go around and like tell everyone your names and the characters you're playing. Maybe starting with Jules.
Sure. My name is Julie Rose. I did the character art that you can see. My Instagram is @JulieRoseArtist if you want to see some other little art that I did. And I play Baz, the Tiefling Rogue. So got my little horns.
Nice one. What about Jason next?
Jason, I play Calva, a Myconid barbarian, and we're being swarmed right now. Somebody send help.
Help for who, though? Help for which side?
They don't need help. They're good.
Yeah, and what about Dakota next?
Alrighty, I'm Dakota. I am playing Vati, the Elven Gloomstalker Ranger. You can find me also on Twitch at Miami Nights. I stream sometimes. And
yeah, he does. Nice. And then last but not least, John.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm John. I play Valen, a human wizard. He's a bit of a pansy, but yeah, it's okay.
It's fine. We love him.
I don't stream and I don't do art, so there you go.
Yeah.
You don't need to. You don't have to.
No.
You're part of this.
Everybody else does. Everybody else does.
That's right.
Exactly. We make up for it.
It's like when I was putting the what do you call it, like the bio for the channel on YouTube, and I was putting everyone, like all the players' names in that bio, and then a link to their social, and then it's just like, it's like Jules, Julie Rose, artist, Jason, DM, Deathstruck, and then just John at the end. John.
He's the wizard. He's got his nose in a book, he doesn't have time for these
He doesn't have time for social media.
Doesn't laugh at jokes, nothing.
I'm too busy worried about my spell slots.
That's right.
That's great. Oh, Lordy.
So this is episode 9 of our Lost Mine of Phandelver campaign, but it's actually session 15, so we're a lot further through than you might think if you know the module. When we finish the module, the plan is to move into some kind of homebrew kind of continuation that I may or may not have already started planning and putting together. Ooh. But yeah, that's kind of it, I think, unless anyone else got any news they want to share, or
No, I don't think so.
no. I mean, I don't know. When I ask that question, I don't know what I'm expecting as an answer. You know what I mean? But yeah, cool. All right.
38 dead in a cave in. I don't know.
I'm actually running for president, so.
Oh yeah. Vote Vardy. Cool. That all out of the way. Let's play. Previously, our adventurers descended into Wave Echo Cave. Upon entry, they discovered the body of a week-long deceased Thardan Rockseeker, a discovery that sat heavy on Gundren's heart. He insisted the group push deeper into the cave and recover what remains of his other brother, Nundro. Exploring the cave, they encountered some monsters, a corrosive ochre jelly, a 40-foot-long constrictor snake, and they now find themselves toe-to-toe with 3 angry bugbears. One of which is on fire, and another is entangled in vines. There was a drow who entered the encounter briefly, but he very quickly retreated back to the cavern from whence he came. You do have eyes on the cavern, though. Vati's our familiar Bruce is in there.
Valen.
Oh, Valen. Oh, man. What a slip. Yeah, Valen's owl familiar is in there.
I'll take the credit. Just saying.
Yeah.
Custody battle.
He's done some great things.
Bruce.
He's done some great things. Some of it may be against the rules that we've discovered, but that's on me. That's on me. Yeah. So he's still in there. He's flying around, but he has been spotted, and the bugbears start to move in on him.
On Bruce?
Oh, Bruce?
Yeah. So
Not the bird.
Once he got
how
spotted,
many
man,
we got?
he needs to leave.
Apparently.
Just
Javelins.
he's so casual though. He's just a casual
This guy's
cave
gonna
owl.
Move to about.
Cave owl.
Yeah, they're going to move to about there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right. Let's see what distances these guys are at.
Oh,
Okay. That's fine. I can live with that. So they're all gonna launch light hammers at you.
whoa.
The first one misses. The second two are a
Worse.
little bit further away, so they roll at disadvantage. Second one misses. Ooh, it could be a hit. Yeah, so that is.
Oh.
It's not a crit,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
but it is going to be a hit. So
Yeah. That's
it. Impales. Why don't you explain? This is the first time your owl familiar has died. Although the familiars don't die. They disappear back into their pocket dimension.
That's what my mom told me about my
They go to
dog.
They go to the
farm.
they go to the farm.
Yeah, they're in the farm state. It's fine.
They just go stay with grandma on the farm. It's fine.
So Varlin, what happens to Bruce when he hits 0
Oh.
HP? Technically,
What does happen to Bruce? I'm gonna assume that I was looking through his eyes at the time, so I'm gonna say Valen himself recoils, and he looks shocked as through this owl's eyes he sees this javelin come through, and while he doesn't feel the pain, he feels saddened to know that Bruce is now gone. Bruce himself was pierced by the javelin and then disintegrated into a fine mist.
dramatic.
Not a mist of blood.
Blood mist.
No,
Yeah.
it's like a magical
Feathers.
white mist.
Feathers
That's
and
better.
ruin.
It's like little glittery,
Yeah.
It's very magical, very arcane. It's arcane glitter.
Arcane glitter.
So
Is it worse than actual glitter? It's everywhere.
And a
So
single
Bruce-
tear
Oh,
falls
sorry.
down Valen's eye.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
poor villain.
So Bruce is
spell
gone.
slot.
You no longer have vision in that room, and we are still engaged in combat. So we are back to the top of the round with the bugbears,
Oh god.
and we're gonna have a little bit of a music switch up because we need to go full.
Yeah.
We need to go full battle now. It's not pre-battle anymore.
There we go.
So, the first bugbear up is yeah. So it's the one that isn't tangled or any kind of bad stuff about him. Yeah, he's going to make his way through the door, past his mate, and because the squares are 10 feet, so technically he'd give away an opportunity attack if he tried to move out of Calver's range. So he is just gonna surround Calver and
Nice.
Oh no.
take a swing at you with his actually he's gonna try and grab you. It's going to be a 10 though, so he fails. Kind of reaches for you and doesn't get a grip. Ending
Nobody
his
puts Calvo in the corner.
ending his turn. We move on to the one that's entangled. Now it's a deck save. throw.
Yeah, DC 13.
And is
12,
it
sorry.
so his move? So he starts the turn with movement of 0. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah.
yes.
So even if he gets out of this, he's still got 0 movement, doesn't he?
I'm sorry, it's a strength check.
Strength
Sorry.
check. Okay. Yeah. So he fails. So he's just distracted trying to rip these vines. But for every vine that he rips off, another one seems to grow in its place.
Cool.
Nice.
Ending his turn, we move on to Calva.
Oh yeah. So we have these two. The one I hit already, correct? The one directly in front of me.
Yeah, who was on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at him again with my great axe. Great, make sure everything's still activated real quick. Rage is
Nice.
on.
I just noticed as well that in the intro bit I said there were 3 bugbears, but there's quite clearly 4 bugbears.
17.
I can't see
17,
anything
yeah.
with the
The
'cause I
first
think
one
like it's the light or whatever.
takes
Can't-
Yeah,
12.
you're just out of the light.
Yeah, it takes 12 points of damage, and
Okay.
the other one I can make a, because of the cleave ability. I can make a second attack against the other one,
Go for it.
which
Yeah.
I am going to do, and I'm going to see what. I don't add my damage bonus.
So the damage, the way I read the cleave rule is that you get to, as part of that attack, also roll an attack roll for adjacent creatures.
Yeah.
And the damage is half of what you rolled for your damage for the first creature.
Does it?
That's the way I read it anyway. And it kind of
It
makes sense a
well,
little bit in my head.
I can double check, but I copy and pasted. It says that I don't. You don't add your ability modifier, so I don't know if you can call it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't-
Oh right.
I'll
Yeah. No.
double
Well,
check.
fair enough. Yeah. Well, maybe
But
that's
I-
one that
here.
we'll double check after. But yeah.
Did I hit him with a 13 though?
With a 13, you just miss as it
Okay.
kind of ducks out of the way.
Darn.
The first one though, as the great axe sort of lands into his sort of center, blood starts to spill out, and he's starting to look like he's struggling a little bit, and he's also on fire.
Well,
He's struggling.
He's probably
might
gonna
do
go
it.
down top of his next.
Anything else from Calva?
Who's near me? Who's injured? Let me check that map real quick. I can
I
nobody-
mean,
Where are you at? Are you around the corner?
I'm
from me?
just
Well, I
around
can't
the
see you.
corner.
Yeah, okay.
I'm,
Right
I'm
there.
just on the other side. And on a scale of like 0 to 31, I'm at like a 19. Like I'm okay. Just say it.
Are you within 10 feet of me?
I think so. I can't
no.
see you because I'm just
Isn't-
around the corner.
Oh, is it 1/4 block, 5 feet, because it's such a big area?
Yeah. So
It's 10 feet, yeah.
yeah.
But
So
I'm
it's
at the tippy top corner of the one.
yeah, and I would say, I mean, I would assume it's probably a spell that you'd need to have vision on, maybe.
It's not a spell.
I mean, not a spell, and
It's just spores.
just spores.
Yeah.
Oh, would that heal the bugbears though?
No, it's just I can do it to one. I can choose one creature within 10 feet.
Okay. Spore blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's I'm gonna say that it's not within 10 feet because of the wall. So the spores would have to travel further than 10 feet to get to Baz, if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Because they have to go around the corner of the wall.
Fair enough. That will be. I will just give them to me then. So whatever.
Okay, cool.
I don't need them as direly, but I could use some.
Nice. Ending Calva's turn, we move on to Varlin.
Okay. Valen is going to move slightly forward so we can actually see the bugbears. And the one that is on fire and that Calva attacked, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. So it's a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, nat 20. So yeah, he
Damn.
he saves. He's on fire, but somehow he just keeps his wits about him.
And then I'm going to go back down the stairs.
Okay.
and my turn.
Nice one. Ending Violence turn, we're on to Baz.
All right. I can't exactly see, but I believe that Calva's right on the other. Yes, indeed. Calva's right on the other side of this bad boy. So I'm going to go in for a sneak attack. Let me see with my short bow. Or short sword. Ba-ba-da-da. That is a... Oh, it's a 10 to hit.
So you've got advantage because you're flanking as well.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't do flanking, but I'm sure we talked about it in session 2. It hasn't come up since then, funnily enough, but yeah.
Okay, so because
I do
it's
flanking.
back to back.
Because it's back to back, yeah. So
right, yeah.
in theory, like
That's even worse. No,
God.
Baz is really like shook from all those javelins sticking out, you know.
yeah. So this bugbear doesn't.
Like he's throwing off my aim.
He doesn't really seem to take notice of you as you sneak up behind him, and you think, here we go, I've got this. And then you just it's just a straight miss.
Shoot. Okay, can I do an offhand at least for my dagger?
Yeah,
my
yeah.
Offhand dagger.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, which would also be with advantage, right?
Yeah, because he's still flanking. Yeah.
There we
Okay,
go.
so
Hey,
that
wow.
one is much better. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And would that be sneak attack because it's the first one that hits?
Yeah. Yep.
Ah, thank God.
Okay, but you don't add the modifier. So whatever this is going to
Correct.
be, it's -3. So 12 minus 3, so that's 9.
Okay, 9 damage.
9 damage with an offhand attack.
Not bad.
Not too bad, not too bad. And then the offhand attack is not a bonus action, so I still have a bonus action.
Yes, because of your Nick weapon mastery, right? Or is it? Do you get it? So from the weapon mastery, or do you get it as well from a rogue skill?
Well, I just don't. I think an offhand. I think it might be a rogue thing. I'm not sure, but you know what? I'm not going to use it. I want to stay flanking
Okay.
so that Calvo would have advantage too. So I'll end my turn there.
Okay. You could bonus action dodge. So you don't have to,
Dodge?
yeah, you don't have to move anywhere, but you'll have any enemy that tries to hit you will have disadvantage on attacks.
Yes, let's do that. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge. Let's go.
Nice one.
I didn't realize that was a thing I could do. That's great. Okay. Yes, I'll do that.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so ending Baz's turn. We're going to... do some secret business.
Oh, I think it says that. I think it says dodge is an action.
I think dodge is an action.
Yes,
Yeah, it
but
says it's under the action.
yeah, but as a rogue, you get your. But I can't remember what it's called. The
Cunning action.
cunning action. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can bonus
Oh.
action
It says
dash,
Dash,
bonus action
disengage,
dodge.
or hide.
Oh,
Oh.
no, it's dodge isn't in the list.
Oh,
Oh,
was it in the
God.
list in 2014? I was sure. It
I don't
was.
even know.
Oh, maybe not. Okay, fair enough. Well,
I could
unfortunately,
disengage, but I
then,
choose not to.
yeah, no, that is fine. Yeah. Yep, my bad. Good. Yeah, good shout. Right, the bugbear on fire. How much damage does he take at the start of his round? 1d4.
Burning hands. I think it's 1d4.
It's 1d for him.
Yeah, max damage. Ouch.
Oh,
So he's really struggling now.
Burn.
And just in a kind of he just wailing around on fire, blood pouring out all over the place. He's just going to swing wildly with his hammer at Calva. The only thing he can see, and it's going to be a hit. 21. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's a question. It definitely is. And you're
close.
going to take
Close, but no
9 damage, 9 bludgeoning damage. So if you're raging, it's halved.
yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. I take that back. I rolled the wrong dice. Take all that damage back. Because I rolled for his grapple thing that he does instead of
Ah.
the damage for his javelin. So it's going to be 11 points of damage. I feel like that's one different to what it was. That was
For me.
that was hardly worth it. Okay, so yeah, ending his turn, we move on to Barty.
Okay, so question. Up here, is this like darkness? Is it dark up here?
It is dark. Yeah, you can see that.
Okay, so yeah, Vadi's gonna move up here into the darkness because for Gloomstalker, I have Umbral Sight, and it means when entirely in darkness, I have the invisible condition. Any creature that relies on dark vision to see me. So that would give me advantage on attacks against anything that it's in my range, obviously my range.
Okay, cool. So that's so you're invisible
Yes.
to
As long as I'm in the darkness.
to anything relying on dark vision.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty powerful.
That is pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks for
And that would
I'd
give
like
my
that.
attack roll advantage. So
yeah. Correct.
with that, I will take a shot with my longbow. That is a 26 to hit. I'm gonna try to hit this one between Baz and Calvin.
Yeah, go for it. 26 to hit. How is that not a crit?
I don't know.
Right?
Oh,
It's gotta
I
be a
have
19.
plus 8 to hit.
Oh,
I have
wow.
plus 8 to hit.
Oh
so-
my god.
That'll do it.
He has the,
I have-
he has the most
I have
huge
so much
bonus
stuff.
in the world.
I have
Exactly.
plus 8 anything? No, I don't have plus 8 anything.
And that's 12 piercing on that bugbear between them.
Okay, and that's
I think that's
yeah,
1d8, 8, 9, 10. That's max damage too.
yeah, nice one.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, so the arrow sort of pierces into his shoulder, and you just see blood start to pour out of his shoulder. He really looks like he's in pain now, struggling.
He's still not dead. Bastard.
Still
Oh, they're
not dead.
hardy.
Well, I'm out of spell slots. I can't do anything else, so I guess I'll pass.
Okay. Next up, we have this bugbear in here. It's gonna move 5, 10. I'm gonna say he'll move to here, and he is also gonna get all up on Calva's ass, and he's gonna miss.
Does not sound pleasant.
They all want you, Calva.
It's super tight quarters over here.
It's hard being so popular. It's supposed to be what Taylor Swift feels like.
God. Imagine Calvo with long flowing blonde hair.
We don't know what's under. Maybe he can take his mushroom cap off and there's just hair underneath.
Like
it.
a
We don't
toad
know.
from Mario.
Maybe it's been a hat this whole time.
You remember the in the tavern when the guy had the hat and took it off? And
Yeah.
I almost took that to wear.
That's great.
I forgot about that. That was way back. That was way back with that was
Oh, Renee.
no, it wasn't. Oh, it was Renee. Yeah, right. It was
Yeah.
Renee.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was Bruno, but it wasn't Bruno, was it?
Bruno didn't even need a hat. They were just throwing underwear at
Oh,
him. They
yeah.
were like, they
Yeah.
loved that
They put
guy.
on- that was a hell of a night.
20. Natural
was a hell of a
20
night.
performance.
And this is
before me and Valen got here, so fucking what?
And this is such a good time for these 4 characters to reminisce about that time as well. In the heat
we
of battle.
gotta stay positive.
With
I'm
Bugbear.
literally yelling. I'm like, remember the wig hat?
Yeah, remember what we're doing this for. Okay, so anyway, the bugbear that's wedged in between Baz and Calva, still not really aware that Baz is even there. It's going to take a swing at Calva and miss. And then the other bugbear is going to just keep trying to get out of his... Yeah, so he's saved that. So he is now untangled, but has a speed of 0 for this round. And ending his turn, we're going to move on to Calva.
All right, I am going to. I'm going to hit the one between me and Jules. Swing at the one
Okay.
between me and Jules.
Yeah,
So I can have advantage.
correct.
Oh, damn.
That's a hit.
Damn, I needed that 20, man. Could have used the 20. And he takes 11 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. So he is. Oh, that hit almost takes the last bit of wind he's got left in his breath, but it just
Almost?
somehow seems to still be standing.
We're the masters of hitting with almost. And then
Yeah.
I hit the flaming one with a 15. And he takes 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Yeah, so he does die and sort of crumbles in a heap. And the flames kind of start to, die down.
I then spore Boz for 11 points of temporary
Thank
hit
you,
points.
bro.
Wonderful.
And I point at the one on the ground and laugh at him.
It's great that only we can hear Calva laughing because the rest of them don't have his telepathy. So they just see the fucking giant mic and pointing at the dead
Yeah.
one and just like shaking a little bit out of laughter.
Yeah, and everyone else around starts just like giggling politely, kind of thing. They're like, "What?" Okay, ending Calva's turn. We move on to Valen.
Valen's gonna try this again. Valen's moving up the stairs, and he's looking at the bugbear right in front of Baz.
The one that's wedged in between the two.
Yes, the wedge in between the two. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
And I'm gonna do another Toll the Dead. Wisdom
Okay.
14 saving throw.
Wisdom, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a fail.
Oh, wonderful.
What do you
Okay.
whisper into his ears as he falls to the ground
Has he
lifeless?
taken damage yet?
He's on 1 HP.
It's that one. Oh, okay, perfect. I'm just gonna say, he's already in a ton of pain, and all he hears is "let go," and then he just gives up and dies.
Yeah, and the hammer drops to the ground, and he just crumbles in a heap on the floor.
From the bell tolls.
Nice one. Anything else from Valen? Back down the
Valen's
stairs.
gonna move back down the stairs.
Nice one.
What if something comes up the stairs?
Well, then we lose our wizard.
You
That would
guys,
be unfortunate.
you guys need to stop giving the DM ideas.
We
And-
checked that pit for snakes pretty well. I think we're all right.
I found one. Yeah.
Ending Valen's turn, we move on to Baz.
All right, I'm gonna sneak it. Well, I'm gonna move first over to the other side. Oh, there's another one in there. I didn't see that guy. Okay, well, we're still gonna do the same plan. We're gonna sneak attack that bad boy with advantage.
Yeah, so this is very
of
tricky because
flanking.
there's that corner there. I don't think you can technically attack around the
Oh.
corner, so I think you'd have to be in this square here to attack.
You're right,
So you
you're
wouldn't
right,
get advantage, but
you're
you'd
right.
still get sneak attack.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh.
Just so the
It's a
dead
fumble.
one
Classic.
Yeah, so
Classic me.
this one does know you're there, and watches you sort of move around, and then you sort of take a swing, and it's just kind of like, dude, what?
Yeah, and then with my other hand though, I go whoop-a-cha, and I stab him instead with the dagger attack, which is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, so stunned by just the sheer like rubbishness of the first attack, is completely defenseless to the second one.
That's right. You didn't even see it. It was on purpose the whole time. So this is gonna be -3, whatever this is. So again, another 10 on my offhand. Not too
10?
bad.
10 or 9? Did you say it was -3?
It was 12 -3, so wait, 9.
Yeah, 9.
Sorry,
Cool.
9.
Nice one. Anything else from Baz?
Nope, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
Since it's not really flanking anyway, I guess I will bonus action disengage and move back here.
Okay.
And then in my turn.
Okie dokie. Ending Baz's turn. We move on to Vati.
Secret DM stuff.
Ah, wonderful. How hurt is this one directly in front of me?
The guy directly in front of you. He's looking like he's struggling a bit.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my advantage longbow attack on him.
Go for it.
That was almost a nat 20, but 22 dirty. I assume that hits, and that's 11 piercing.
Okay.
God, it was almost nat 20. It just bounced off of it.
11 piercing. Yeah. So he now looks like he's really struggling. That last arrow just kind of took a chunk out of his arm or something. But yeah.
Yeah, and
he's struggling a bit.
honestly, all I can do, so I pass.
Okay. So he, with his last little bit of energy that he's got, will take a wild swing at Calva. It's going to be 14 to hit.
Hits. I believe.
Hits.
Yes.
Nice. So you are going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. So halved if he's still raging.
Yeah.
Okay. Ending his turn. Vati, you're probably the first one that spots this. You kind of hear something from behind you up the stairs as these bugbears come running around the corner.
So many bugbears.
Lovely. There's more giant
Bring 'em
goblins.
on. Just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Warmed up, yeah. Sure.
So just give me a hot minute while I
Oh my god,
add
there's so
them
many.
in.
Yeah.
This is wildly unnecessary.
Well, they're all bunched together real nice, you know? It's like a gift wrap package.
Anybody got some area effect spells or?
I got
usually
one
do.
left. 2 left, actually.
I may have a couple.
Yeah.
Wow, I've rolled some good initiative there.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear, Cade.
Sorry guys,
Lovely.
just need to help my wife get her laptop. Yeah, don't worry about it. Probably no one watching anyway, so.
Shout out to all our bots out there.
Yeah. How many bots have we got tonight?
Yeah.
None.
No, don't answer that. We will talk to the bots during the break, guys. Okay. Okay, so I've just finished rolling initiative. So back to the top of the round. You are on. So the guy that's just been untangled, he is going to now come running around the corner, and he is going to do what they all do, and he's actually going to try and grab you again, Calvin. And that's a 22, which I assume hits.
Yeah.
So as he reaches for you and grabs you, he kind of shoves you up against the wall, and you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are now grappled.
Grapple doesn't mean you can't attack, though. It just means you can't move, right?
Yeah, and I think do attacks have disadvantage from memory? Attacks, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler. Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Just keep swinging at him until he's dead.
Yeah, it's the grappler I want to kill, so.
Ending his turn, Vati, the 2 of the bugbears that have come running around the corner, they both launch one of their light hammers at you.
Dang. Okay.
First one's going to be a hit. Second one's 11, probably a miss.
That one misses, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you get hit by 1. Please. 9, 11 points of bludgeoning damage from the hammer.
How many?
That's another hammer just for this. 11 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Damn.
What did you think I said?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm scared.
111 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I just get obliterated. The body explodes into a fine red mist.
And ending their turn, we move on to Calva, who is grappled.
All right. I'm going to.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Attack rolls against me have disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually
okay.
almost said
Good
I almost
shot.
meant they can't even see him, so they can't even attack him.
Technically, yeah, 'cause I'm invisible. Well, darkness.
And they are relying on dark vision.
Yeah, they can't
Yeah,
see him.
you're
Ah,
totally
well,
right. Great shot.
Perfect call.
But I mean, that does mean that in that case they're
I
going
know.
to
Thanks, bro.
launch it at the next thing they
Sorry.
see. They have moved as far as they can.
Can they see her down there?
They have-
I'm in
they
the
have
dark,
dark vision.
but They have dark vision, so yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I wasn't
so-
sure where they were launching from. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, so they're
Yeah,
launching
up
from
here.
there. So they are going to launch at you, but it's at disadvantage because it's a little bit too far away.
Yeah.
First one
I feel bad.
misses.
Oh, I
Second one
just got
misses.
healed.
They both. You see these two hammers just like fly past you. It looks like
awesome.
originally they were intended for Vati, but they kind of
Changed
swung
their
past
mind.
him and changed their mind and yeah, got told the rules and went for a
They
different
didn't
target.
hit?
Mind trick.
They didn't hit. No, they've
Oh.
missed. They've both missed. Yeah. Yeah. So Calva, on to Calva.
Alva, I am going to reckless attack this guy because I don't care. 22 hits.
22 hits.
First one takes 7 points of damage.
Which one is the first one when you say first one?
Oh, the grappler.
The
Sorry.
one that's grappled you. Yeah. So the
Yeah.
grappler takes how much did you say?
7.
7 points of damage. Yeah.
And then the other one is for the cleave. Critical hit.
Ooh.
It'd be disadvantage because you're grappled by
Oh.
the other guy.
Oh,
So
man.
it'd be
It's still a
25.
20.
But it's not
Still a
crit.
26.
Yeah.
I just read the first one when I do it wrong. How do I do? Do I do that twice? 15 points of damage. Not even a good one. I rolled that.
But it
normally.
wasn't a crit because it was.
It
was-
doesn't matter.
It was. Yeah, it was still a crit anyway.
Oh, got it. I understand.
So yeah, it doesn't matter whether it was critical or not.
His 1 hit point.
The swing of your axe decapitates the bugbear, who looked like he was maybe struggling a little bit anyway. You've taken him out of his misery.
Holy.
I was just testing the crit button to see if it worked right, and it looks like it does.
Cool.
He does 20 damage.
Okay, next up we have Valen. Oh, as long as Calva, you are finished.
Actually,
or no?
I'm gonna well, I'm functionally done. I'm gonna life-giving force myself again.
Cool.
Need to re-up those to
No
keep beating them
problem.
out of me.
How many the life giving force? How many of them can you do? Like is it a
Oh,
day?
you know what? Double check that. I think it's every turn.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah. Wow. That's super strong
at
ability.
the start of each of your turns.
Wow. And there's no
Wow.
max per day or max per
No.
encounter.
And it's a bonus action.
It's a free action.
What are you
That's-
saying, actually?
Who made these
No.
mechanoids? Okay.
Oh, that's actually a barbarian trait, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
That's right. Never would have guessed our barbarian is the healer.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay then. Moving on to Valen.
Look him up.
I can't see them.
Whoa, are you out of spells?
No, I can't see them.
Oh,
It's because my thing is covered right now.
Yeah.
Why? Free action, uncover it.
So you,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
Valen, you hear some
Yeah.
noises coming
Screams.
from the left-hand side, and you,
Yeah.
I think you kind of,
you saw a hammer fly by.
yeah,
I
you
did.
kind of saw the hammer fly by because you're relying on dim light at the moment from the sort of brazier in that room that's coming out of the doorway.
Oh, there is a brazier. Yeah, so that's why I figured I could see them. I'm just concerned if I uncover it, then body becomes visible again.
Oh.
If there is light, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can still see that bugbear. in front of you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, okay.
I
Oh,
guess
there's one
I guess
running.
technically,
Okay,
I guess
to the other
technically you could
side.
run up to the top of the ledge. Well, does it cancel out your Vati? Is it like a spell that you've cast or something, or is it just always?
It's a feature.
So you just
being-
so if you're in darkness, you're always invisible to anything that uses darkness.
Yes.
Yeah.
these are
So
dark vision.
I guess
It cannot
Varlin, you could run up, uncover your light, hit something, cover it back up, and go back.
Oh, excellent.
And then Vati would still be in darkness.
Okay.
The bugbears would have like a little glimpse of where he is, but they'd lose him again.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, I'm going to go up the stairs and... is that one bugbear? Okay. I have 30 feet of movement, so I'm not concerned with that. Okay, first I'm going to cast... I'm going to move next to Body. I'm going to cast I'm going to uncover my staff.
Okay.
So everyone sees this like bright burning fire staff in my hand now. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead at the bugbear next to Calva.
Okay. Yep.
Hit.
Yeah, it's going to be a fail.
Perfect. And he takes 3 damage.
This one. Yeah, he seems just
And then
he sort of shrugs his head a little bit as he takes that 3 damage.
it takes a couple damage. And for my first bonus action that I've used the entire game, I'm going to brush my hand over Body and cast Dragon Breath on him.
What?
So yeah,
Interesting.
so I touch him. I'm going to choose Fire. So until the spell ends, the target can make a magic action to exhale a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area makes a dex save, taking 3d6 damage on a fail or half as much on a successful save.
Dang.
It's a magic action on his turn.
Yeah, wow. So, okay, so Vati on his turn can use that Dragon Breath spell, essentially.
Would
Yeah.
that pick up my attack action?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
But it's a cone, it's 3d6, and you can cast it every turn until the spell ends.
Okay, cool.
How long does it last?
1 minute.
That's 10 rounds. So
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I move a little bit forward. I get all 3 of them right here.
That's right. I'm gonna run back down the stairs.
Invisible dragon breath.
So I run
Just
back
comes out
down
of
the
nowhere.
stairs,
Okay.
and I cover up my staff.
Nice one. And Vati
Wonderful.
is once again concealed in darkness and turns
They
invisible.
have no idea what's coming to them.
until the fire starts.
Oh, I'd be terrified. An invisible rogue breathing a dragon's breath? Yeah, it's scary.
That's mortifying, actually.
So next up we have Baz.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the heck that was that he just did, so I'm gonna run up like this and get close enough to them. They're like, I don't know why they look kind of ghostly to me, but they do. But
It's
I'm
because it's the
gonna
darkest, I think.
cast Burning Hands.
Extra
and be
fire.
like, check this out, it's almost like dragon fire or something. And cast 3d, so it's 3d6 damage, 10 damage if they save. Wait, I don't know why. Did it add sneak attack to that? Hold on, I'm just gonna roll this manually. 3d6. I don't trust whatever that thing was doing.
It added sneak
Oh, a
attack.
6, a 5, and a 4. That's really good.
Damn. That's 11, 12, 13, 15?
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah, 15 damage.
15 damage. If they don't save, it's 15. If they do, it's half that
Okay.
much. And
What's the
they're on
save?
fire.
What's the save DC for
It-
that?
Is I was just looking at that. It's a dexterity save of 11.
Okay, so 1 saves. Yeah, 2 saves. Okay, so one of them just gets. They all kind of disperse and they kind of hug the walls, kind of thing. to get away from this, but one of them just kind of like lingers behind and captures the full brunt of it. So he's going to take 15, and then the rest of them, it's going to be half rounded down to 7.
And then I will bonus action disengage and run back here.
Nice. Nice one.
Indeed very smart. Don't want
Actually,
to
I'm gonna run. Oh yeah, I don't know how much movement I had because I was down here, which would be. I hope I have enough movement. Okay. Oh yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
To get there would be my movement. So.
Yeah. So 5, 10,
I will
15,
stay
20,
there.
20. Well, 25. Where did you go to? You went to this spot here, didn't you?
I was over here, and then I went
Right
right
about
up to this
here.
corner so that I could get them all in a 15-foot
Yeah. So 5,
cone.
10, 15.
So I think I'm stuck.
20. So I think that'd be. What size cone was it? 15.
15, yeah.
Yeah. So you would have had to go to there. So you'd have another 10 feet of movement left.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, I'll disengage and go back my last little 10 feet. But
Oh, wait a minute.
it's not
Did
gonna
you?
do much.
So, yeah, for a 15-foot cone, you wouldn't have had to get in melee range.
No.
Yeah.
To get even the last one in it?
Yeah, because the 15-foot cone. Just talking squares, because I know that cone thing. Yeah,
So that's like my little
there you go.
15-foot cone. So that's pretty much where I would have to be, I think, to get them all
Yeah.
fully in it.
But you're not in melee range, because each one of these
Oh,
squares is
well,
10 feet.
okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
That's great. That keeps throwing me, but I get it
Yeah.
now.
So you still got 10 feet of movement and a bonus action.
Okay, so then I don't have to disengage. I'll just how about cunning action dash back down around this corner so I can't get hammers chucked at my face, and then
Yeah.
end my turn.
Nice one.
Phelan's like, what are you doing here? This is my fault.
Hey,
They're
what
gonna
up?
get me if they come for you.
Oh, good point. Sorry.
Following that, we have the invisible dragon.
Yes. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna move up just a bit to be able to reach them all.
Yep.
Let me make sure I can actually hit them.
Yeah, is it 15-foot cone? It's the same.
Oh yeah, I can hit them all
Yeah.
easily.
That's going
All
up
right.
the stairs.
Exactly. Okay, so I would have to roll attacks for all of them, or just
No,
like one
no.
general attack?
They just make a dex save.
Oh well, then, shit. Whatever the DC is. Just have to do
DC
that,
14.
I'll-
DC
Oh.
14. Okay. So the first one fails. One behind him
Just lighten 'em
saves,
up.
and the other one fails.
And what's the damage?
3d6.
3d6.
Yeah, they're reconsidering this now. I think they're like, oh, this is terrible.
That is, that's 15 damage.
Another
Almost
15.
max damage.
Okay, yeah, that has a significant impact on them, and you see all three of their eyes just start to widen.
Melt. Melt.
They're on fire. They are definitely all on fire at this point.
I assume the one that saves gets half damage.
Yep.
Yes, the one that saves takes half damage. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Damn. And that is my attack, though, so
Yeah.
from there I have to pass.
Okay.
How's it feel to be a dragon?
That was badass.
You can do it again if you want to.
Oh, you have no idea. I'm gonna roast these freaking goblins, man.
I have my nose around the corner. I'm like, I didn't know he could do that.
I didn't either.
And it doesn't break you invisible, does it?
I don't think so, because the flame just goes away afterwards. So I
Yeah.
assume
So
I'd
you
be
so
fine.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's crazy that. Yeah, because I would just the way I would read it is you are still in darkness now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like for a
If they're
moment they could
burning-
see you, and
Oh yeah, I
You
guess
breathe
while
fire
he
or
was
If they're
something.
burning,
breathing.
do they cast
yeah.
like a dim light though? If they're on fire?
Oh, are they on fire?
I
They
think
would.
that's
Are they?
They would be.
They would be. Yeah. So
Oh man.
is it just the ones that saved that would be on fire?
No.
of
Anything
them.
that got.
Anything that was
All
in
of
there.
them.
Okay, so they're all
Oh,
on fire then.
Let me check. I wonder if I can. No, there's another ranger subclass. Fuck. Oh, that's not my movement. I can still move.
Could move maybe the end of the hallway would be.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know
As long
if
as
it's
it's
still dark
not
over
down
here.
the stairs.
Of course, yeah.
Those are way too crowded now.
10, 20, 30, and I have how much? I have 35 movement speed. I can make it to the next darkness, so I will move it to here. So once again, I am invisible.
Nice one. Okay, so yeah, the bugbears, having just been blasted with an invisible breath of fire, they are going to do what any semi-intelligent creature would do and disappear.
Charge.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna run away.
Yeah, and they all go before anyone has a move next, so they are going to
I want
disappear.
to cast fire breath again. That would be cool. Oh well. At least you're somewhat intelligent.
And then we've got our one last little bugbear down there, surrounded by enemies. He is going to... he's going to... I'm trying to think. How clever are you, Mr. Bugbear Man? I think he's probably not clever enough. So he is going to take a swing at Calva.
Well, he's already grappled me.
Oh, he's grappled you. Well, he's going to also take a swing at you. And he misses. And then he puts you down and starts to leg it. So you get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that with my reckless and mark on it, and
Ooh.
25 to hit.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
Then he's going to take 9 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, as he kind of turns and you get your great axe into his back, but you see it take a decent chunk of his back out, but he manages to get away.
He's running.
You bastard.
And
Oh, man.
the immediate threat of danger appears to have ended.
How far away did that guy get?
Away.
Well, he should have only been his normal movement, so he could probably have moved 30 feet. So you might be able to see him.
Actually, I could.
He probably
that's
only would have
that-
gotten.
That's such a good shout because
Kill him on the stairs,
I've-
Bob. Kill him on the
Yeah, Vati's neck or Valen's neck.
yeah, that's such a good shout because I've dashed him there. So yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, if anyone
He is-
would like
But he
to
took
pot
an
shot.
attack, so yeah.
Yeah, no, great shout. Because I think that's because what any
They can't escape
what any
me.
semi-intelligent creature would do is just like leg it.
Yeah, 4 and 1
sure.
odds, and you're getting.
But he's
blasted.
not super intelligent, so he tried to have a hit first. Yeah, okay. So next up we have Calva. You could probably get there if you dashed.
No, I can't get there if I dash.
10, 15,
Yeah,
20.
it's like I'm halfway there if I dash.
Yeah. No, you
Oh,
can get there
that's
if you
right.
5, 10,
I'm
15,
just-
20, 25. You could get to him. It's only 25 feet of
Oh.
movement, but you do have to dash.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to attack. That's no fun.
Hey, if I get to my turn, I can long shot him.
I
Hey, aren't there spears all around us? Can you chuck one of those?
hammers. Why?
But
is
there was
my-
also javelins.
You
that
pull,
you were
you
with
pull
us.
a javelin at a baz and
Not
Yeah,
a
ja-
me, yeah.
Javelins are all in the room because they all well, 4 of
Oh, yeah,
them
they're
are
on
in
the
the
door.
door.
Do I not have control of my? I'm gonna refresh the page real quick. I wasn't able to move my token.
man, the only spell I have left is Long Strider. I have 2 casts of that.
Perfect. Okay, so I have my. So if I move forward, I can see into this room
Mhm.
from most of it. I don't see anybody else in there. I mean, I'm just gonna do a quick peep.
Yeah, no, you
Someone-
don't see or hear anything coming from that room.
All right. 15. And 20. And is this that bugbear? That's what I see right there.
Yes, that's the same bugbear. He's got a very defining slash going down his back.
He's gonna get some advantage hand axe.
Yeah, that hits.
Can't catch him. I will try to throw it at him. and 10 points of damage.
Yeah, so the axe just lodges into one of his shoulder blades, and he kind of squeals in pain. But he does keep
This
running.
dude's persistent.
Dang.
Anything else from Calva?
Where am I at? There. Wow, so you haven't been hit again, so that'll be my turn then.
Okay. We move on to Valen.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot. Okay, I'm gonna say. I guess I wouldn't know that they ran away. Hey.
You would have no idea. No, you would have seen this one. Like, would you have seen though? Because you're at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
would've saw
yeah.
the
I'm gonna
one-
say you saw like the kind of top of his head just disappear up those stairs, but you're not quite sure why. Because you couldn't see
Okay.
Calva. Oh yeah, and you've seen Calva come out chasing him because Calva's like 8 foot tall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say after them, and
Oh.
I'm going to I'm gonna dash.
What?
We're bloodthirsty now. We've had a taste.
I don't want them getting away.
He saw his owl die. Now villains are revenge.
I'm
quests.
picturing-
He's like John Wicking it for his owl.
I'm picturing the scene from, I think it's from A New Hope, where Han Solo's like charging around the corner at the stormtroopers and then comes face to face
Yeah.
with like 100 stormtroopers. It's like,
And
oh,
then
Comes
runs
back
back.
around,
Turns
chasing
back.
him. Yeah.
So
Exactly enough. Star Wars shirt.
15 to there, and then 40 to
let's see.
there
20,
makes
10, 15,
55.
20, 25, 30, 35,
Yeah,
40,
I think so.
45, 50. 55 would get you to this corner here on the landing.
And I still can't see them.
No, you can see them, yeah. Oh, no, you can't
Oh,
see
he's
them.
up
Oh,
the stairs.
yeah,
I can't even
you
see
can, yeah, you can see them because they're emitting just a little bit of light because they're on fire. You can see these flaming bodies. They are about here.
There.
And they appear to be running. You can hear like running water coming from in the room.
Okay. I'm going to. So can I use a bonus action and then use the rest of my movement?
No. So you can only use your action to dash. So you can't use your bonus action to do any extra movement.
No. But like, could I cast a spell?
Yeah. Have you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What spell have you got?
Misty Step.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, on a blood quest right now.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody up there with you. Just
Okay. I'm after them. They killed Bruce.
I can get there pretty fast. I'll back you up.
Okay. So then I'm gonna take
I'm
the.
slow as dirt.
I
It'll
use
take
my
me a
5 there, and then I guess if I can see them.
So
maybe I
you're just to confirm, you're misty stepping 5 feet.
No. I use the rest of my 5 feet, so I have 60 feet of movement.
Oh,
I
you
use
haven't misty
55
stepped
to
yet.
get there,
Yeah.
and then I use another
yeah.
5 feet. And as long as I can see them, I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can see them. They're just huddled in a corner here, all moving away from you, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna free action uncover my staff.
Okay,
Or I
go
guess
for it.
maybe I did it before I ran. Yeah, but either
Yeah.
way, yeah.
Go for it. Let me just give you some light. Oh, I didn't take the light off you. So it's 20 foot of bright light and 20 foot of low light, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. So you can see what you can see. 5, 10,
Oh, perfect.
15,
Okay,
20.
excellent.
Yeah, can you see them? You should be able to see them on the map.
Oh yeah. They're kind of. It's cool. It's like they're in dim light.
Yeah. Cool. Nice one. Ending Valen's turn, we move on to Baz.
I will. Let's see here. Okay. Oh yes. Bonus action dash up to the top because I could do that. So I'm gonna get my little bad self up here. And ooh, how far is that? Let's see here. Wait, did I run past the one? Is there one still alive that we ran past?
He's
Yeah.
not there.
Okay. I can reach that, so I'm gonna do a short bow attack.
So-
It would not be.
Yeah, actually, that's a great shout. I'm missing loads of things tonight, guys. But Varlin, that bugbear would have had an opportunity attack at you.
Yeah, he
as
can go for
as
it.
he ran past.
Yeah. That's
Okay, I
great.
thought he was dead.
Well, I
Yeah,
just thought
he
he wasn't
missed.
there anymore.
He missed.
I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was
Dead. Yeah.
still running.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
he was still running.
I see. Yeah, no, he used up all of his movement just to get there. So yeah, but Baz, you can go straight past, or
I
you
would
can
rather
stay and kill him.
attack-
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd rather
Cool.
attack him and try and take him out. I think.
go for
I
it.
think. Yeah. I don't want to get attacked. So let's do a.
Leave Varlin defend for himself.
I mean,
I
I'm
can-
close. I'm kind of close.
I can last for at least one round. I'm pretty confident.
I'm not that far. 19 hit.
19 hits.
Okay, and it's not sneak attack, so it's just 1d6 plus 3. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage. And then an offhand dagger attack 2, unless 8 kills him.
8 kills him. How do you want to do it?
Oh, all right. So just my my short sword. I'm just gonna slash across his thigh, so he just like bleeds out with that, the big artery that's there.
Oh,
And
like
let me see.
jugular?
That's the femoral.
The jugular
yeah.
of the leg, whatever
Jugular?
that is.
I like the jugular of the leg.
Jugulars are in the neck.
jugular of
Maybe
the
that should be our campaign name.
leg.
So many
Party name.
campaigns.
Yeah. And that was only 20 feet of movement to get from where I was.
So
I
technically,
think.
because you've gone around a corner, you'd have to go. So you'd have to move
at-
around the corner like that. So it's
Okay, so
yeah,
5 plus
10, 15, 20. Is that what you said? Did you say it was 20 feet? 5, 10, 15, 20.
well,
yeah.
so let's see.
It does,
'cause
it does
that would
work. It
be-
does work out to be
that'd
20
be
feet.
5. So 20 feet.
Yeah,
And
it's
then I'm going to use the rest of my because I didn't use my bonus action. So I'm going to do my rest of my movement was the dash to get up here.
Okay. Yeah. Bonus action
This
dash.
says back up. Okay. And don't think there's anything else I can do. So I'll end my turn.
Okay. Moving on to Vati.
Well, that's dead. I will use my singular cast of Longstrider to get my additional 10 movement speed. Let me mark that real quick.
I'll be there on round 3 or 4, whatever it is.
5, 10. I would make it to here with 45 movement speed, I believe. From here to here.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yep, 45.
And that's where I'll stop, I guess.
Okay. And
Did you dash? Did you dash?
Oh, I could dash. Well, technically, Longstrider is an action, so I can't.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We move on to Calva.
All right.
Actually, no, sorry. We move on to the bugbears because
Oh.
I took them out of initiative prematurely. So,
We're tracking him down.
Varlin,
I mean,
you've
For
got-
Bruce.
nobody else
I-
yells that.
I did think we were going to go in that room, get a short rest at least, or try to.
I was hoping we would
We go
do
back.
something tactically
We're just-
sound, but
I'm gonna
We're
say
just,
at least-
scaring him off.
At least
Tactically
having some
sound?
spell slots back.
Yes. What Balin would do in this situation? I don't think so.
I mean, fuck it.
yeah, I'm gonna say Varlin, you kind of just see this, Baz. It's probably out of your line of sight. You can see the bugbears, and they kind of run off to the left, out of your vision. But yeah, Varlin, you see the two that are on fire. You see them run to kind of the edge of your vision, then jump, and you hear like a sizzling sound. You hear a splash and a sizzling sound.
Oh, smart.
running away like they worked in a iPhone factory in China.
So you're telling me they're wet right now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then
Probably
you
restart.
hear kind of and then
Thank you.
the noise stops
What'd you get?
momentarily, and you hear
Got a cake pop. Sorry.
After
Continue.
after a few seconds, you hear a kind of a loud splash that sounds like it's from quite far away, quite a lot further away than the first splash was. And that is going to be.
Okay, I saw jumps, heard splashing. Got it.
And then the other one's going to disappear out of sight as well. 5, 10.
Victory tastes sweet.
Okay. I'll keep things in initiative though for now. So Calva, you're up next.
10, 20, 30, 40 at a dash. I made it there.
Oh. Whoa, mushroom be upon me.
So I don't see anybody here. Or doesn't appear. Was anybody else injured other than Boz? I go,
I'm
where's
good.
Bruce?
Where's Bruce?
Just you feeling hyperventilating in the corner.
I'm like, why is Valen in front?
They killed him!
Wizard rage.
All
You
right.
go from wizard to sorcerer. It's all innate now.
So we are in a hallway into a cave, and there's some entrance. There's a turn down this hallway I can see. All right, so my turn is over though. I can maintain my rage. I can turn off that. Sure
Hey,
that
once I move, I can get some pot shots off on him. I can still see him, I think.
If that's the end of Calva's turn, then we move on to
Yeah.
Valen.
I was just looking. I thought that maybe like if they were in the water and I hit them with like a lightning spell, it would like deal extra damage. But that's not a thing.
No, it's not a rules as written thing.
disadvantage on a saving throw seems reasonable.
Okay. I'm 30 feet. That's right there. Okay. I'm going to move 30 feet to...
So you can get to
That-
there with 30 feet.
Yeah.
He's going for it.
Can I see them? Because I can
Uh,
see them on my thing, but I think they're below the ledge.
Yeah,
if I
you can't see them. It's obviously the dynamic lighting doesn't have
Yeah.
elevation.
a ledge there. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I still can't see them. So too risky. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Baz.
I'm just I'm getting dragged along here by Fallen. So I'm just gonna run up, make sure he's got the backup, and be like, what? Do we need to kill him? What are we doing? What are
Yes,
we doing?
they killed Bruce. They must die.
Okay. So wait, how far was that movement of mine? Shoot, it's right here. Oh shoot. Okay, so I could only get. Hold on. If I dash, I could make it. Because of 43. Right? I could make it up to the edge if I did my bonus action dash.
Yeah.
And can I see them down at the bottom?
Yeah. So peering
Enough
over
to be
the
able to take a
edge,
shot?
you see one of the goblins. Neither of them are on fire anymore. One of them is kind of just getting himself up and kind of shaking the water off from dropping down this 20-foot almost waterfall type thing. And the other one is lying face first in the pool of water, motionless.
You got one.
Always
So-
check the depth of the water before you dive in.
That's right.
Fucking
I mean, if I
goblins,
was on fire, I might take those odds. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
so just-
My hair was on fire.
So just to just to kind of explain it. So what they both did is they were on fire. They were running away, trying not to get killed. They jumped into the river, but right next to the edge of the ledge. They both really badly failed a dexterity check and fell off the ledge. Took 2d6 damage. One of them died, one of them didn't.
Well, I'm going to take a shot at the one that's left with my
Wait,
Go for it.
short bow.
weren't there 3?
You're asking too
There
many
were 3 of
questions
them.
now, Vati.
There were.
Yeah, I
set
had
3
3
on
of them.
fire.
That's interesting.
There is a
Third one.
larger. I guess you wouldn't have heard this, but I heard a larger splash farther down. So I heard 3 splashes.
So you actually only had 2 splashes, Farland.
I thought you said 2 close and 1 really far away that was bigger.
Oh, so the 2 splashes, so the 2 splashes that you heard really close were them. That was them jumping into the little stream at the top of the ledge, and then the big splash was them both just splashing into the
Fall.
waterfall down below.
Oh, if I don't
Like
know
a
that,
distance downward.
I don't know that, so I'm gonna
That's true.
assume that I heard all 3 of them go down there.
I'm assuming a 10 misses.
A 10
my short bow
misses.
attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, something about the sort of trajectory, the angle that you've got to shoot on to get
It's a little awkward.
down. It's a bit awkward.
Alright.
Yeah, the non-burning one didn't have to jump in the water.
That's true.
He
I
might
wonder
not.
where he went.
He might not have been as panicked. Maybe.
Yeah, it's less to panic if you're not on fire.
Yeah, I didn't see.
There we
that.
go. And my turn.
Okay, we move on to Vati.
Alright, I'm probably gonna dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's max for base movement speed. And 5. Would count moving diagonal count as 10?
No, moving diagonal counts as 5. You just can't move.
Alright, then.
You can't move diagonally or around a corner
Gotcha.
or
Okay,
like
so
an
5.
obstacle or something.
Yeah. that makes
Gotcha.
sense.
15. 20, 25. I can make it there, and from the base of the stream, I'll take a shot downward at the remaining
What?
goblin.
No dragon's breath?
Oh, at 20 feet, it wouldn't reach.
Oh, true.
Have you have you got enough movement?
Oh, wait, I dashed,
Yeah,
so I
because you
can't.
dashed to get there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I can't hit, so never mind. And from there, I will pass.
Okay. We move on to Calva.
I would have Dragon's Breath, though. If it wasn't 20 feet, I would have.
10, 20, 30. Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm moving on my dash. And I'm just surveying the area right now. I'm trying to check it out real quick.
Man,
All right, yeah, that's my turn.
sometimes being a big purple mushroom sucks.
Yeah.
Next up's Varlin.
Okay. So you said it's a 20-foot ledge?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot drop. But you don't know
Jump
that yet.
down.
Yeah. I was just I'm gonna move to the edge of the ledge, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the one that's
Okay.
left.
Yeah, 19, that saves.
Wow.
Oh, he's a survivor.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
Fire, Toll of the Dead, 20-foot drop into a waterfall, shallow landing. He's been through a lot, this guy.
And then I'm just gonna take like a look around. Do I see anything all along the edge that looks like I would be able to tie the rope to?
So, actually, taking a little bit of a look around, you've still got your light uncovered, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can see there's a couple of ropes kind of scattered along the edge that descend down into the pit. So there are ropes already there.
Okay. Can I take one down?
Yeah, let's say there's one in front of you.
Okay, cool. Then I'll take the rope down as well.
Okay. So it's a
You're
20.
gonna choke him with your bare hands.
I'm wondering.
How-
He's like,
How much movement
No more
has Valen
spell
got left?
slots.
Valen would have 18
if you were-
feet of movement.
So if you were
18 feet.
there, so 5, 10. So I'll say you've got just enough to get to the bottom of that ledge.
Ah, Excellent.
And we'll say,
That's what I'll do then.
yeah, we'll say you get to there.
Okay.
I was gonna pluck a bald patch in Bruce while you guys slept as a joke, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with that bird anymore. I feel like that's a trigger.
Is that the end of Valen's turn?
That is the end of
Yeah.
Valen's turn. Yes.
Cool. So we move on to Baz.
If I can still see him, I'm just gonna take another short bow attack from up top.
Go for it, yeah. Actually, no, sorry, before you take it, I keep forgetting that I took this guy out of initiative. And it's like you guys have all had
He gets a turn at some
multiple
point.
turns, so you get to 10. So let's say 10. And then he jumps out of the water. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So he manages to get to about there. So he's still within view.
Still within range, I believe. Yes,
Yeah, definitely
indeed,
still within range.
within range.
No sneak attack.
No sneak attack. I know. 23 though. 23 is good.
23
is
hits.
good.
How do you want to do this?
Really? Did he only have like one hit point left?
No, he
Two,
didn't.
but yeah, you're not going to get two.
Okay, I'm gonna cry for Bruce, you son of a bitch, and just let it fly, and it just
Yeah.
pierces like right through the back of the neck and out through the front. So just like,
Yeah, nice. And Valen doesn't see it.
oh yeah,
He's
I
still
got him.
I saw the
Got
arrow.
him.
What I think I might have seen the arrow fly.
Yeah, I'll say you. Yeah,
Probably
you saw. If you were looking, you would have seen Baz loose, and actually no, because she's on the
She's
top of
up
the
top.
ledge. Yeah, you probably
Oh,
didn't.
probably not.
No. Yeah,
Too high out of
It was
shot.
a
I doubt
stealthy
you've seen
arrow.
it.
No.
So I mean, unless
Wasn't
anyone says
stealthy enough to be
anything,
sneaky.
Valen's probably just gonna continue trying
it.
to chase down this bugbear. Okay, and now.
Got him.
Now it
Good.
does. Now it does feel like the immediate threat of danger has gone.
Balin,
With the drow. There was a
Balin
drow.
starts running towards where
Yeah.
the bugbear was because no one said anything.
Valen,
said I
the
got
bugbear is
him.
dead.
Oh, you did. Oh. Thank you.
You see like Vadi flop back in the water on his butt, and so like leaning back, just exhausted.
Balin's just like hand on his head, just like he's upset, but he's glad the other guy's dead.
All right, can we somehow get at least 4 hours of short rest?
4 hours.
That'd be a long rest for me.
So I say the drow knows we're here.
Yes.
So they're going to, if there are any left, they're going to bring reinforcements.
Eventually, yeah. Or they're gonna completely retreat, but I doubt they do that.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
not that scary.
I don't know. I feel like
It's
seven
good though.
of
It
them.
means that we're on the right track.
Yeah, I feel
there
like
was
seven
that
of
many
them
of
got
them.
smoked.
You know, they're protecting something.
Maybe
So-
your
so-
friend Gundred's other brother.
If we go back to the entrance, they can't get out that we know of.
And they'd have to come to us.
Well, we can just go back to that room too. They already barricaded it. I at least want to investigate that room and see if there's any sign of what they're up to or anything in there.
You know,
I can agree with
and
that.
we can do a quick check of that. I sort of want to look down this hallway because there's a
I
turn
do
down there.
see- There is a doorway there, yeah.
Yeah. I sort of want to at least look down that, and then I would go back to, I would check that room where the bugbears are, and then go to the entrance. If they want to come up, they can come up, but otherwise we go back down after them after we get some rest.
Okay, so the plan
I
is
can agree with that.
to check out the room that the bugbears were in first, and then head back to the entrance for some rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could rest in the room if it's safe.
Yeah, but that's assuming that they don't just box us in there and next 5 minutes, and then we're trying to
Well,
find our way out of a room.
We did see another door in the back of that room that's barricaded from the inside.
Yeah,
So we don't
But-
know what that could lead to.
yeah.
No.
It is barricaded from the inside.
Alan, do you need help up there?
No, I can get back up, and
Are you sure?
I climb back up the rope.
Okay. I couldn't do that in gym class. I don't know about you.
Sheer strength of will. It's just Valen's adrenaline's running very high right now.
I'll help like heft the rope so it goes a little faster. A little easier.
Oh,
I don't want to
man.
be on his bad side.
So are we? Are we gonna be taking a break for a while here in this after we check out the room, or?
I would say we should rest.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't you come with me at least to help investigate that one room? I think I saw some beds in there. Maybe we can take a little break there.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you
we should make sure we have someone on watch.
Yeah.
So you head to the room. The journey back through the way that you came is uneventful. Just bodies lying scattered across the floor.
I want to loot them. Just
Okay.
go through the pockets a little
Yeah.
bit.
So there's not really much on any of the bodies, but there is one kind of bigger bugbear. Let's just say it's the one that. The one that was running away from Calver in the hallway, and you managed to kill. He has a pouch on him, and in the pouch you find some money. You find 15 copper pieces, 13 electrum pieces. You find 2. How do you say agates?
Agates?
Agates? Yeah, like the little gem things. You find two of them, and you also find a potion of healing.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have Entangle going. I'm gonna end that spell now, so we can actually go in that room safely.
Gonna look at the electrum and be like, "What is this funny money? I don't
Funny
know what
money.
this is."
Nobody knows.
That's worthless. Toss it.
Nobody knows.
Bala, do you know what this is? What this is for?
I can take a look at it.
Money from a bygone age.
Yeah. So looking at it, you can tell from your kind of upbringing that there are certain places in the world that have these electrum pieces as part of their currency. You don't often see them in small little towns and bits and pieces like that, but they are worth electrum 5 silver pieces each. I think that's the way electrum works.
Okay. Can I just see them, Baz, for a second, so I can examine them closer? Or just one?
I was just gonna say
Sure.
we should.
Wait, so I would know, having like been in the city, like I would already know.
Yeah. You would
They're-
all, you would
they're
all know
money.
what electrum.
Oh,
is.
you asked me.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I was.
I mean, it appears
Sorry.
on the character sheet. I'm just saying it's listed on
Okay.
Oh yeah, true.
more than
The wizard shakedown.
more than
Okay.
silver, less than gold.
Yeah.
But you
I think it's
can
5. I
have
think it's
this,
5.
and I will give him the potion of healing.
Oh.
Do you already have one of these?
Yes, I have one. So
Okay. Well,
does
I have 2.
Body need one?
Not at the moment, but I don't have one on me.
Maybe give it
Okay.
to Body.
Yeah, I'll give it to Body. Okay.
One.
What do you trade me for it, Body?
What do I have to trade, Baz?
What
Nothing.
do you have to trade? He's
I'm
going
a
for
simple
50
elf.
gold on the open market. What do you got? What do you got?
Absolutely nothing worth of value. Quite literally.
Do you got any feathers? Any rocks?
No.
Feathers.
You know?
What are you, a crow?
You should have
Give me one of your arrows.
actually a crow.
I can do that. He'll slam on the arrows from his quiver and
All
hand it
right.
over.
I will trade. And I'll...
That's a very good deal.
There's
for
a
me.
feather. There's a feather on this arrow. I like
So-
it. This is my special arrow.
quick point is we need to go back to the entrance to rest, because if they can circle us and leave, because there's definitely routes to the right of, or to the east, I guess, of where we're at.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Like even when we came in, there was a hallway that went to the east, and if they could be booking it, trying to leave Wave Echo Cave with Nundro, they'll go up there, they'll kill, the rest of the dwarves, and we'll go up there and be 3 dead dwarves.
It's a good
I
point.
would say go back to the entrance to rest.
I'm not opposed.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm doing fine. I don't need really a rest, but I will go with whatever you want to do.
I just need spell slots. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I don't know how many a short rest will get me, but enough. Then, yeah, I suppose we can head that way.
So heading back the way you came, the cave seems eerily quiet, but you do make it all the way back to Gundren at the entrance of the cave. Fairly uneventful.
So on the way out, we couldn't hear that crashing sound.
Oh, so you do still hear that. Just every couple of minutes, you hear this kind of crashing water breaking on rocks kind of sound that just sort of echoes through the cave.
Wave echo cave.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Ah.
Now I get it.
Sorry.
I'm like, this all makes sense now.
It's connecting the dots. Come on now.
So yeah,
Sweden
so
worker- yeah.
you can all so feel free to take a short rest and expend your hit dice and bits and pieces like that. And then
Let's see.
should we all take a little bit of a break? So, yeah, what's the plan? You are now
Climb
rested.
up and rest.
Yeah, I assume we rested for a bit, and Cowboy did the medicine check on
Yeah,
the
goblin body.
skeleton.
Yeah. So is what's his name is up there? Gundren?
Gundren.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Gundren's up there,
Okay,
He still
so
has the
watching over his
body
brother's
with him.
body.
just tell him, hey, we have to go back down because we ran into some stiff opposition.
Ah, did you find Nundro?
No, we would have brought him if we did. There's
Of course.
there's a lot of bugbears.
Too many bugbears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get
it's
him
bug-
though.
It's the bugbears that got me.
Yeah, they're unpleasant
Yeah.
creatures.
Do you know anything about the drow that are in here? We spotted one. I don't know if you know anything about them or what they're
It's
do.
news to me. When I was in Cragmore Castle, I remember hearing bits and pieces about a black spider or something like that.
Yeah, we have heard that name a few times.
And then there was the
That's
the
mage.
drow that came to negotiate with what's his name? King Groll.
Well,
But,
we
That was a
knocked.
shapeshifter.
Yeah, we knocked the drow right out of him. So he
That's right.
you said it was a shapeshifter.
he was not a
Yeah.
drow.
Curious indeed.
Perhaps a changeling of some sort.
Well, do let me know if you come across Nundro.
Of course.
Yeah, we're on our way. We're gonna get them.
Back in the saddle.
Yeah, and let's get back down there, I suppose.
Okay.
Yo,
So where are you guys shooting
Yeah,
for?
That's a good question.
I want to
I-
investigate that room a little bit more before we
the
go back
bugbear
to the
room?
waterfall. Yeah, we didn't really go inside of it
Yeah.
to see like what's through the other door.
Sure.
So this door and then this hallway you wanted to check out.
Yeah.
If you
Well-
want to split into two, we can cover both.
Yeah,
There might. I don't want to open that door. I feel like there might be a reason it was barricaded from the inside, so I will be staying away from that door.
yeah. I find it weird that it was barricaded from the inside.
So, Baz checking out the room where the bugbears were, and then Calvary. Did you say you were?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
Waiting.
stay together.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
I know.
So yeah, looking around the room, Baz, you see beds kind of lined up along the walls. It looks like this room's been used as a bit of a makeshift resting place for the bugbears and bits and pieces that have been staying here. The door that's barricaded.
Yeah.
It's quite heavily barricaded.
Yeah.
Sort of bit.
I listen at it is what I was rolling for.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, with a 14 listening through the door, you do hear some very faint sounds coming through the door, but it's hard to make out what they are, if anything.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, while they're investigating the room, can I ritual cast Augury?
Yeah. But yeah, it's what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could do that.
Okay. So, yeah. Whenever you want me to divine it, let me know.
Yeah, just talk me through augury.
Right. So I take out those cards that I enchanted the first time, and then the DM. So, course of action I plan to take is following the river following the river down into the end of it.
Okay.
And then the omens that you can give are weal for good, woe for bad, weal and woe go at good and bad, or indifference, neither good nor bad.
Yeah, so you get an indifferent response.
Interesting. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to figure out where we should go, but I can't determine or sense anything from this place. So
I think we just need to head deeper. I feel like you keep the secrets in the deepest, darkest place, right? We're gonna have to go wherever that is. We're gonna have to keep following it down. We'll turn this place over until we find what we're looking for.
and I think that last bugbear that possibly killed Bruce went that way.
They were all heading that way, so there's got to be some sort of safety for them that direction.
Or they're not on fire. I mean, sometimes you're just running.
True.
I mean, they did jump off of a 20-foot ledge and nearly
that,
died.
yeah.
Well, one died.
Yeah, that's true.
They weren't. There wasn't a lot of forethought on that maneuver.
Definitely.
True.
We still want to look at that room on the left of this hall, right?
At least see if it's something down there, because it obviously goes down a hallway or something, and it's a finished stone. It's not cave right there. So
Well, I can say I have seen down that hallway. There is a like a ruined stone at the end, but there's a doorway to the right.
okay, you all want to go down there and try to see what's happening?
I'm so curious about what's behind the barricaded door, but I will let it go for now.
It's barricaded, and I would say if it's barricaded, we can come back anytime.
Okay,
So,
I'll check it out at some point.
I would definitely like to check the whole place.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So heading down that corridor to the left then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of head down the corridor. You see down towards the end of the corridor that it just kind of ends in a pile of rubble. It looks like maybe there was some kind of cave in or something. But just before that caved in section, to the right there is a little alcove with a set of double doors. It looks quite fancy. The doors have quite nice carving on them.
Could Vati possibly hear through it? It's anything on the other side.
You can give me a perception check, but it's going to be tricky because they're quite big,
Thick
sort of
doors.
thick stone slab doors.
I assume so. I can give it a shot anyways. Yep, that's a 7. Never mind.
7, yeah. You hear nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, just protect me for a little bit here. I'm just gonna see if I can sense anything on the other side of the door.
Okay.
We have all the time in the world.
And I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. Yep.
Same thing, 10 minutes.
Okay. And what's the distance on detect magic?
It's where'd it go? Within 30 feet.
30 feet.
But it's blocked by 1
blocked.
foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
Okay. You're not picking anything up immediately.
I'll check for traps.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Perception? Okay. That
Actually, sorry.
18.
18. Okay, yeah. Oh, it would actually, it'd probably make more sense to be.
If it's sleight of
an
hand, it's
investigation.
even higher. It's 16 plus 7, but investigation is plus 3, so 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah. So either way, pretty good roll. You don't see any kind of traps or anything.
And you said that
Are they locked?
You can give it a push if you want.
We're gonna learn. We're gonna fuck around and find out again.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing anything yet.
javelin.
5 javelins.
Bad luck with opening doors.
6
I wanted to
nuclear
stay
missiles.
Oh, so you said the door was nice door. So do they have any like runes or carvings on them that I could examine?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, that's a saving throw. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
That's still
nine.
pretty good. 22.
22. Okay, yeah. So you can tell that this room, the kind of carvings on the wall, it seems to have some kind of religious significance. Is Varlin proficient in religion?
Religion? No.
No. Okay.
Can I possibly tell what language the runes in that Valen sees? 'Cause I know quite a few languages.
Yeah. What languages do you know?
So I know Common, I know Sign Language, Deep Speak, Elvish, Gnomish, and Sylvan.
Yeah. So it's none of them.
Okay.
All of them. I think there's only one left.
True.
All the languages.
And you've never been outside your village before.
They just sat home and studied.
I read a lot.
Didn't have friends.
So it would be terrible at any of these having no practical practice.
So can I tell it is a language that's written on the door?
Yeah. There is a language. It looks like it's kind of written words. What languages did Varlin know?
I know Common, Deep Speech, and Elvish, but I can also cast or ritual cast Comprehend Languages.
I'm
Oh.
assuming it's Dwarvish.
More than likely.
Would we be able to recognize it as Dwarvish based on having the book that we still have with us? Like, does it look like the same writing?
Yeah, you've still got the book with you, so yeah, give me an investigation check.
I did forget about that book, actually.
Investigation. 9.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Sorry, pass.
Yeah, so comparing the writing on the book to the writing on the doors, it does appear to be dwarvish. Dwarvish, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
I'm gonna-
dwarven.
Give me a second. It's gonna take me a minute to read this because I'm not fluent, but I'll figure out what this says.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put both my hands on the door and pray nothing happens. Don't push it. My hands are on it.
Spike through your palms.
Gently.
The doors fly open. No, they don't.
Okay, and I'm gonna ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay. Yeah, and the writing that you read on the wall just says in Dwarvish, praise be to Doomathon.
Have you guys ever heard of Doomathon?
Not particularly.
Me neither.
Is anyone proficient in religion? No. Well, you can give me a history check. You can all roll a history check if you want.
All right, yeah. Actually, mine's still a +0.
11.
So good.
I got an 8.
6.
Man,
Watch copy on that.
Relying on the turtle.
Oh,
Oh,
Relying
so
on-
7.
I'm just sitting over there. I'm waiting
Yeah.
to go in that room because I know
Yeah.
So yeah,
things
none
on
of
the other side have to die.
none of you have heard of Doomathon before.
Damn.
Okay.
I mean, someone could open the door and someone could ready an attack, possibly.
After
Okay.
you, Vati.
I have a bow. I'm gonna sit back and notch an arrow.
If
Maybe
you're
the
invisible in the dark, it'll be like it'll be like a ghost is opening the door.
True, but I assume Valen still has his flame out, so you can see.
For now, yeah. I can cover it if you want, so you can open doors.
Then, yeah, we can do that. If you want to cover the flame for a minute, let me open the door and stealth my way in there.
So I'm gonna move 30 feet back and then cover my staff.
That's a sizable movement.
Hey, it's fine. And having said that, I will now be invisible to anything that requires dark vision to see me.
Where'd you go? What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god! Whoa! Voice from the darkness.
And Vadi will open one of the doors quite slowly.
Okay. How far are you gonna open it?
Yeah. This is
I'm gonna
a
get hit
very
in the
good
face on a
question.
javelin in the mouth. It's between 6 and 8 inches just to get a view in first.
How many javelins with do you
Yeah, it's say about half a foot before I stop initially.
Yeah, so I mean, as you kind of push the door open, this is important, guys. Which door are you opening? The left side of the door or the right hand side of the door? It's a double.
What are we
double
doing?
door.
I'm on the left side.
Left
on the
side.
map,
Okay, so
but-
left side.
At least on the map I am. It depends where y'all want to.
So I'll say as you push this left hand side of the door open just slightly, to the right you can see a pillar that's kind of sat in the kind of corner of the room. You can see a little passageway that seems to lead off to the right hand side. How much further are you gonna open the door?
Very slowly.
Okay.
I will push it to about a foot open so I can get a better view inside.
Okay. So as you keep pushing it, you see, yet another pillar. These pillars seem to be kind of cracked and splintered. And then as you push the door, I have no idea how far open a foot or anything like that is, but are we at a point where the door is like right angle open yet?
What would you say? I'm not good at angles.
Yeah, I don't know.
About that.
Let's just say you do. You keep opening it, and you see, as you open it, you can see directly opposite on the back wall, there is quite a large statue of a dwarf who is seated on a throne. He has like quite a big stone warhammer lying across his lap, and you see it's kind of green sparkles in his eyes.
So Jules is going in.
There is quite a
does-
large statue of a dwarf in there.
You can
His eyes are
see-
glowing.
You can also see quite a lot of like debris and kind of dust and stuff that it appears to have been kind of swept up to one side.
So I would like to push it far enough open where I could slide inside quietly, because anything in there would be able to see me still, I assume.
Anything
door would be
anything
open.
relying on dark vision to see, yeah, correct.
Yeah, so I would like to push it open just enough where I can slide inside carefully
Okay.
and enter the room just slightly, so I can see inside fully.
Yeah. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna peek my head like I mean, I wouldn't know when you left, but I'll be, I want to poke my head through the door too, just so I can see.
I just think Buzz ran into Vadi a little bit, like, oh shit, and then falls after a moment.
Valen? What's Valen up
If
to?
I saw them going inside, I'm going to move towards the door. And then, is there any change in the detect magic?
Oh yeah, the door's open now.
I'm just
No,
out of the light, so
still-
I'm still good.
Still not picking anything up.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna wait until someone else moves further into the room and the door is fully open.
Yeah, Vadi is fully in the room now.
So-
He slid
Yeah.
through. He's behind on the opposite side of the other door.
Okay.
I can see in there and I can see things. I know that.
I see things.
Yeah.
So looking around the room now that you're in there, Vati, you can see so there's two lines of these. There's these 6 pillars, 3 on each side, that kind of line the wall, all sort of splintered and cracked. You see the statue in front of you with the green glistening eyes. Now that you're kind of in the room, you can see that they do appear to be some kind of like gem of some sort in each eye. They're quite large. And you can also see a few. You can also see a few like bedrolls and packs are kind of neatly arranged around the room. And there's kind of an unlit fireplace, sort of towards the back end of the room, that looks like it's probably recently been put out. There's also a wooden table on the western side of the wall.
Gotcha.
It's
having my
got
100
sort of papers and all sorts of bits and pieces scattered around it.
Yep.
Also, in the center, or close to the center of the room, you can see the body of a dwarf lying still on the ground. And also, looking behind a couple of the pillars, you spot the faces of a couple of bugbears. They look like children look when they think they're hiding.
Ooh, okay. So Fati will kind of shift back out of the doorway. Or he'll like, oh man, how am I gonna do this without like the light activating my to be able to see me? Oh man, because Velen has his flame up again, doesn't he?
Nope.
No,
I can't see
right
inside
here.
the room. I just kind of.
I asked Vati, I'm like, how many do you see?
And he'll like stick his hand. Okay, so I see light coming through the doorway.
Well, you can
Are sure
communicate
it's
with
on?
me via telepathy.
Oh yeah, yeah, telepathy. Like 2 bugbears and a dead dwarf.
And that's what he saw was 2 bugbears and a dead dwarf? Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, two bugbears hiding behind a pillar, and the sort of lifeless,
What seemed to be a dead
what seemed to be
dwarf,
a lifeless body of a dwarf in the center of the room.
So I would like to Califa, like, I'm gonna go to the opposite side of the room. I'll let you know when I reach, and then from there you guys can come in. Because if I'm invisible and I roll initiative, I get advantage.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
I tell you, I said I just go. I can't communicate past all the way across the room. I won't be able to. But if I hear a bugbear scream,
There we go.
I'll come in.
That works too. Okay, so having said that, I'd like to have Vati cross the room very carefully to not make too much sound, just in case, and kind of position himself behind the bugbears a bit.
Okay.
With his bow drawn.
Okay. Yeah. No. Nobody seems to spot you.
Okay.
I can see them too, right?
Yeah. Do you see him on the map?
Yeah.
I can see him a little bit.
If the door's fully open now, then you'd be able to see them.
It depends if y'all want to open the rest of the legs. I made to where Vladdy can slip in, and he's kind of thin, so he made it just enough for himself to get in.
Okay.
Should I try and put one of them to sleep?
There's just two of them, no? I'm not. No. I mean, it'll take me 3 turns to get across the room, but that's fine.
I could.
I mean, basically, if I dash, I'm in combat.
If I start initiative, they still won't be able to hit me because they can't see me at all. So.
Yeah. You get to start the combat basically at that point.
If y'all are up for it, I can do it.
Or I could cast sleep on one of them, or a fog cloud to hide that whole area, or
We can't
something.
I mean, I need to go in and kill them, so fog cloud's just gonna delay killing them.
True. I would agree with that.
I will wait outside.
All right, then yeah, I suppose Vati will take his longbow and take a shot at this one close to him because I have a sharpshooter. There's no disadvantage for range.
Okay. Well, in that case, get everyone to roll advantage. I mean, advantage? What? No, roll initiative.
All right, I get the advantage.
Alone dice this time.
I got a 23 for advantage. God damn it!
Throwing everyone off.
Got me doing it now. Dang.
I don't get a roll for Bruce.
Poor Bruce.
I was close to, instead of taking the rest, doing the hour-long ritual cast for getting him back, but I decided against it.
Probably the best, honestly. Oh man.
I don't know how to add my thing to the initiative count.
I think only I can do it.
Yeah.
It's 21.
I know you can add it, make where we can edit it ourselves.
Right, who are we adding?
Myself and Baz, I believe.
Wow.
So Baz, you're in there now. Vati, you're in there as well.
There we go. 23. Dang it. 23. Enter. There we go.
Calvin, do you
Nice.
want to switch, maybe?
If somebody's switchable, I don't know what you have.
I have 21,
Yeah,
so
I'd
it'll at
switch
least
with
get you in there.
Yeah, I'll switch with you. Because if I close the distance, it stops some of their paying attention to other people.
Yeah.
You just have an 8 now.
Okay, that's fine.
Indeed. Donkey Kong Island stuff going on here.
It is.
Donkey Kong.
Sorry, I
Good.
need to roll. Need to get some initiatives going, don't I?
You have to roll like 25 initiatives and all the hidden
More
things that
bugbears
we
fall
didn't
from the
see.
ceiling.
Listen for the dice.
I mean,
just me doing thinking music.
Feeling it's attacked from behind.
hey, I've got attacked from behind twice.
True. We hear a sharp scream.
That's
and
what
our
you're
leader
made
appears.
for, though.
We've had good luck with you being behind us when we get flanked.
Yeah.
True.
which works out because there's been a lot of times where I've been in the back and I haven't gotten flanked yet.
No. Fortunately,
Not that I want to be.
sound like a request. I mean,
I think we're giving the DM ideas.
No, I'm struggling to find stuff that I needed.
You're good. It happens.
No worries.
What are the stats for an ancient dragon?
Oh my god! Suddenly a giraffe.
Something.
a young. I mean, a young dragon. I'm worried about right now. So
Okay, so I think we've got a bit of initiative order there.
There we
So
go.
Vati, you do end up being the first to
One.
move.
Yes. So I'm gonna get my advantage attack on this one closest to me.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, he's
My long-
completely unaware of you at this point.
That is a 23 to hit
23 is definitely going to hit.
with 12 piercing.
12 piercing damage, yeah. So this sort of, yeah, you shoot the arrow straight into its back and you just get this, and he turns around to face you. Caught completely by surprise.
And he faces nothing.
He turns around and there's nothing there, yeah.
rude.
Okay,
Arrow
yeah.
from oblivion.
Anything else from Vati?
I can't even Hunter's Mark because it's long rest refills. What am I think I can do at least snare. Oh no, that's touch, never mind. No, from there, I'll pass.
Okay. So ending Vati's turn, we move on to Kalvar.
Well, I'm gonna go here. Let's make sure. And so he's too far away for me to hit there. I'm gonna throw a hand axe at. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna throw a hand axe.
Okay, who are you throwing the hand axe at, and what's the range on hand axe?
Hand axe is 20 and 60.
20 and 60. So I think you are just out of range, or like not out of range, but you'd be throwing at disadvantage.
Well, I'm gonna close the distance then. I'm not worried about that. Should be about there. I mean, I'm gonna be in melee range with him at that point. So.
Okay. No prob.
And so I did that. I get my rage. I get my 3 temp hit points automatically. And I dashed. So that's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Wonderful.
As you dart post? Maybe real words would be better. As you dart past this still dwarf body that's lying on the floor, you swear for a moment that it moves, and then as you look back,
Knew it.
you see the dwarf's body start to change shape and sort of shift out of place. And
Oh no!
is
What the
replaced.
What did I
Let's
do?
get my healing potion ready.
What have I done?
I
it's
was keeping both of mine.
And it's replaced by a drow. It's
Oh, that
and,
bastard again.
Varlin, you this is the same Val that you saw. This is the same.
I can't see him.
Oh, yeah.
Is it the one that I shot?
It's the one that you shot. Yeah.
My-
So
I know it.
You'd have
I haven't
you'd
seen
have
it.
a memory of the face.
Bastard.
It's not
So,
his
yeah.
face though, so it don't even matter. It's just
So
he
yeah,
has
so
no real identity.
he stands up and he lunges at you and makes 2 sort of swipes at you, and you. I think the first one's gonna. Actually, 14 hits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So the first one hits and the second one hits, and that is gonna be. Nice. 6, 15, 19 points of bludgeoning damage, so it'd be halved if you're raging.
said 19.
19 halved. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I was
Gotta
hitting
look up.
body for a second. That I was like, that's a lot of damage.
No, thankfully he can't see me.
yeah, that makes more sense.
After that, the bugbear that's on the opposite side of the room to you, Calva, he jumps out and shouts, "Surprise!" But everyone knew he was there. He 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so he is going to charge at you. And he's going to try and grab you. And he's going to fail.
This guy's hugging me. It's ridiculous.
So he fails, ending his turn. And then you hear a voice almost come from above, it sounds. Who has come here into this place and disturbed my operations?
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
Okay. Anything said in return, or?
Is it only people in the room that hear this, or do I hear this as well?
I would say you probably all hear this.
We're here for Nundra Rockseeker.
One of the dwarves, right?
Yes.
Well,
Return him and we'll spare your lives.
well, come in and let's talk.
I don't fully trust that, but no. Fly doesn't actually say that. He's staying dead quiet the entire time.
Is it my turn next?
Oh, I'm gonna yell, "Where are you?"
Show yourself. I don't
Come
speak
in.
to shadows.
Come in.
Just walk with them.
Come in, and I will reveal myself, and we can talk. But that's probably the extent of what's said in kind of the round, I suppose. Yeah. So the bugbear that's hiding behind the other pillar, he then turns to you, Calva, and has a swipe at you. 13. That's not going to hit, is it?
It does.
13 hits.
Yep.
Okay. And that's going to do... it's going to do 7 bludgeoning damage. And you are now grappled.
They're always grappling. Always grappling.
And next up we have Baz.
Okay. I'm gonna walk into the room. I'm gonna hold the sleep spell action, my last spell. I'm gonna hold it aimed at the shapeshifter. For any like aggressive action from the shapeshifter, like if he goes to attack anybody. And
Again, because he has already attacked Calva.
I know, but
Yeah.
if he goes to attack again,
again.
now that
Okay.
like we're trying to negotiate, and I'll say, "All right, we're here, we're armed. Talk."
Sorry, the shapeshifter, was it the shapeshifter or something from else, like kind of like almost like from everywhere above that said the voice?
There was a voice from somewhere above. It didn't sound necessarily like it came from everywhere above.
Okay,
Just
but
nearby.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't have sounded like it came from the shapeshifter.
Yeah, it definitely. To you, I don't know. You being outside of the
I couldn't
room,
tell.
you probably couldn't
Yeah.
really tell. But everyone else in the room, you can tell it's not the shapeshifter that's made that's spoken.
Yeah. Okay.
Call off your cronies and let's talk. We're reasonable people.
Tell me, about yourself, purple tiefling?
You know, there's not much to tell. We're the ones asking the questions here. What have you done with Nundra Rockseeker? That's question number 1. How about a question for a question, and you go first with the answer?
I'll tell you what, give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Ooh. Oh no, that's a 3. 3 plus, not very much. So, yeah, 5. I'm very persuasive.
I'll tell you this. He is not dead. I was going to say harmed, but he has been harmed somewhat. But he's still alive.
All right.
Now, tell me, where are you from?
I'm from the city.
And what brings you to this place?
Gold.
Oh,
That was 2 questions, by the way.
Our motives may be aligned somewhat. I seek treasure, the treasure that is hidden in the depths of this cave.
Dear Lord.
But I've not been able to get past the undead that lie between here and the Spellforge. Maybe you could help me, and in return, I'll give you this dwarf that you want so much.
We happen to know all about the Spellforge, as is. We've heard it from these dwarves. We know what it is, we know what it's worth, and we have a lot of money on the line to get it returned to them out of, I'm assuming, your hands, Black Spider.
The Spellforge is a place of great power. It is rumored to have allowed the creation of quite valuable assets. You help me clear the way, and I may share some of the spoils.
We've already got a deal with the dwarves that says the same thing.
Yes,
You'd
but
have to offer us a pretty good percentage.
the dwarves cannot offer you what I can. What is it you seek? Fame? Power? Fortune?
And you think you can give us those things?
Oh, yes.
Who are you to give us those things? That I've never even heard of you.
I have stayed hidden for quite some time, but the circle that I belong to, we have a lot of people in quite high power places dotted around the Sword Coast. You said you were from the city. What city?
Waterdeep.
Ah, Waterdeep, yes. The Thieves Guild there. Yes, we have people in the Thieves Guild. Quite high-ranking people in the Thieves Guild. You look like the type that may have had previous relations with the likes of a Thieves Guild.
Are you saying I look like a thief?
You have the look about you, yes, of course.
You assume much.
I know many things.
Whoa, this is great.
Do we have a deal?
Well, I'll defer to I need to confer with my companions. You need to call off your dogs, first of all. Let my mushroom friend go.
Very well. Release him. The bugbear reluctantly lets go of Calva and kind of stands back.
I prefer to do dealings with people that I can look in the eye.
Very well. And you now see from the kind of hiding up in the ceiling, starts to crawl like a spider out from behind the one of the pillars and descends down. And you see
Dear God.
a drow figure. This drow figure wears quite an elaborate cloak. He's holding a staff, and the kind of the top of the staff is shaped like a spider.
Black spider, I presume.
Yes, I go by many names. Black spider is one of them. You tell me your name and I'll tell you mine.
I don't know if I like that deal. I think we know enough about you to know that you can't be trusted.
Oh, I can be trusted. It depends on what side of the fence you sit.
Valen, what do you think? You know these mage types. You've heard this conversation, right?
Yo, I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything. I don't know who's in there. I don't know what like.
Oh,
Is
forgive me.
this-
I thought we were amongst those with the vision, but it appears we have one amongst us who cannot see.
He has stupid human eyes.
And yeah, from there's now kind of this drow guy kind of mutters some things under his breath, and some lights appear around the room and kind of place themselves in the corners. So now you can see the whole room, and he kind of turns to face you, Vati. He's like, oh, clever.
Funny saw an arrow. Now she's aiming right at him just in case.
That's right.
I see I'm not the only one with the power of invisibility.
I suppose not. But just so you know, this arrow will fly if anything goes wrong.
Very well.
I move towards the door.
Come in.
I think I'll wait here. Are you the black spider?
Yes.
Or you are the black spider? Do you know Elminster?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Grandpa.
I know the name. Yes.
Can I tell if this is like actually? I don't know. Check this with me, but like if it is the black spider, if he's like a projection or something.
Yeah. Give me like an insight check.
And is he like got spider legs on his
8.
bottom half, like a centaur spider?
I wish.
Or is he like he just crawls like?
So
It goes around his house, everything. He just
yeah, he kind of as he kind of climbed down the wall, very much in the kind of form that a spider would. As his sort of feet hit the ground, his body seemed to kind of almost shift back into normal. Not the same way that the shapeshifter had, but more like it was some kind of magical thing that was allowing him to be able to climb in that way.
So I didn't learn anything from my insight check.
Insight.
8.
I mean, yeah, no, you.
Yeah.
It seems like he's being legit.
Seems like it.
All right, so let us get this straight. Your cronies, a bunch of bugbears that are highly flammable, by the way, were not able to clear the path for you to get into the Spellforge, which is what you've been trying to get into.
Yes.
You need us to clear the path because there's too many undead. How many are we talking here? What's the report?
I think the room that they boarded up, they said there were half a dozen, maybe more. These bugbear types, terrified of undead creatures
And fire.
the likes. They're pathetic, really. Unfortunately, it's the goblins at Cragmore Castle are the only help I've been able to acquire.
Okay. So in exchange for our help to get you success in this endeavor, you're willing to give us Nundro alive, a share of the profits, a significant share of the profits, and you'll also owe us a favor with your higher-ups in Waterdeep and elsewhere. Is that correct?
I think a favor could be owed. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't see any problem with this deal, friends.
What do you want from Wave Echo Cave, Black Spider?
The artifacts.
Which artifacts?
I know not what was created here, but I am under the belief that this place helped very powerful wizards of old create powerful magical weapons.
Create weapons.
What would you use them for?
Well, this and that.
I suppose it's none of my business. As long as we're getting a share of the profit.
Of course.
Were you the one that was telling Glassstaff to attack the town?
Glassstaff works for us, yes. He has been transferred back to, let's call it, headquarters. He did not succeed in his task and he is to be punished.
Oh dear. I know. I was just about to ask if I could kill him.
I'm not. Yeah.
How do we
Trade.
know that as soon as we complete this task, you're not going to turn on us? We need some sort of insurance policy.
Oh, you have my word.
I don't trust your word.
I say
Wow.
your word means nothing, and then I try to attack. I'm gonna attack him.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh!
Okay.
No,
Yes,
no,
go
no! I'm
ahead.
going to try and hold him back.
He's-
This is too important.
No, I know, like, tactically I think I would, but Valen and his care for people, knowing he attacked the town and, like, the vision, it just...
What
just
about
I
can't.
Brute?
get it.
I had the sleep spell prepared. Can I
Oh.
cast it on Valen instead? Since it was prepared, or has
Oh.
it been too long?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna
If he went to
say
attack.
this back and forth has probably been long enough
Damn it.
for it to have been Baz's turn.
Oh,
And
I
Valen
could
is
do
next up
something.
in the initiative queue.
And he's next. He's next.
Yeah.
I could. I didn't hold an action. Fuck.
I'm not grappled.
No, snare is touch. I can't
Yeah,
snare.
Valen,
I mean,
if-
snaring strike. I have to hurt him.
What's
Oh.
the moves on
What's
you?
range on that?
Oh, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
All right, well, first things first, I'll use my portent die. It's a 2 this time,
Oh,
Okay.
and I cast
somebody-
Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh dear God.
Okay.
again?
We're gonna fuck this guy up apparently.
No, we're not. We should take the deal.
He likes jokes.
At least this
Better
is
idea.
non-damaging. Like, we can still come back from this.
better idea. We kill him. We take it all for ourselves.
No,
Uh,
he knows people in high places. This is a good deal for us. If
Good deal
that's
for
true.
you.
So yeah, John, talk me through Tasha's hideous laughter. It's a wisdom save.
It is a wisdom save.
Yeah.
But I use my important die, so you have to
Oh,
roll
it's a
2 on
2.
it.
Yeah, okay, so it's a fail.
And then so it's laughing uncontrollably, can't end the prone condition on itself at the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it makes another wisdom saving throw. It has advantage if the save is triggered by damage, and on a successful save, the spell ends.
Yeah, nice. So it's nothing to do with being charmed, is it? So
Nope.
okay, yeah. He just starts laughing, but his laugh is like a ha 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 ha.
I don't
yeah,
like
it's
that
real-
laugh.
It's a bit of a weird laugh. It's almost like
Maybe
he's
we should
trying
join.
to laugh, but it's just, I don't know, being held back by the fact
And
that
then-
he's evil. Yeah, then
For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on
hey.
him, and he now has a disadvantage on Wisdom save.
Oh, that's smart.
Jesus.
Okay.
Bro does not want him getting up.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I think the room see this as a hostile act. So I'm going to turn the battle music back up.
Battle music's back on.
No.
Oh god.
And
Okay.
ending Varlin's turn, you see a bugbear pop out from one of the columns.
Fuck off.
Yeah, there were one of them managed to hide, and he is going to 5, 10, 15. Actually, 5, 10,
Damn, I'm still
15,
visible too.
20, 25, 30. So he's going to get into melee range with you, Baz, and try and grab you. And succeed. It's like a 20, 23 or something. So you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and you are now grappled.
Ah.
Move on to
Oh,
Barthy.
Lord. Alrighty, I'm gonna cast Entangle. It's centered to the room as I can, like in this space, where I can get like the 2 drow and the bugbear if I can.
Yeah, what is it again? 20 foot square.
Indeed, yes. 90 feet in range, 20-foot square area.
Are you
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to-
So you can get both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get just these 3 enemies right here in this central area.
And you try and I assume you're trying not to get Calva.
To Calva, yeah. So as far as I can without getting Calva.
Just slide the box.
Okay.
There we go. That works. And that means they all have to make a DC 12 strength check.
Okay. Okay, so the bugbear, who is holding... no, it's not that one that's holding Calva. It's the other one that's
Nobody's
holding
holding me. He let me go.
Oh, yeah, they did.
yes.
Yeah, they're right. Yeah, okay, yeah, he did let you go.
Wonderful.
So it is this one here. Bugbear there that's entangled. The other 2 saved, so they are not
Damn.
entangled. But it's still difficult to
Well, it
aim.
is still.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Black Spider auto fails. 'cause-
Oh yeah, he autofilled because he's hideous laughter, didn't he?
He's laughing so hard. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Good shout. So he is
Okay, so it's just one
entangled as well.
Okay, wonderful. And from there, I guess I'll pass my turn to Entangle's in action. Yeah.
Okay. Move on to Calva, who is not
I'm-
grappled.
No, I am going to attack this. I'm gonna reckless attack him at that, and I'm already raged. Reckless attack. I'm gonna go for this one next to me.
The bugbear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my combat sheet? Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Entangle's concentration.
And does the entangled have any impact on attack rolls and stuff like that?
I think restrain does, but entangle itself doesn't. I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah. So restrain, just you get advantage. but you, reckless attacked anyway.
I hit the first one with like a 20-something.
Yeah.
Did 9 points of damage. And I'm going to follow through, and I'm going to use the second one to hit the drow.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Hit
gonna hit.
18.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
hits.
yeah. And he takes 7 points of damage. Okay.
Okay. Nice one. Anything else from Calva?
What's near me? Let me check real quick here. No, too far. All right, that'll be it.
Okay.
So the drow has to roll to end Tasha's hideous laughter.
On his turn, or
Nope.
No, it's not the drow. It's the.
Or sorry,
the other drow.
Black spider.
Black
does.
spider.
Black spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the other one.
Yeah, it's the other drow first. Black spider's the next one down in the initiative list.
Oh, I thought Calva hit him. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he hit the other drow.
Oh, okay.
Black spider's this one up the back.
Right.
here.
Right. I can't actually see that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can.
Hey, isn't there flames in the room now? So you should be able to see.
Yeah, so you should be able to see his name now.
Nesna.
Black spider.
Oh, cool. Excellent.
So
Thank God, I hate spiders.
okay, so ending Calva's turn, the other drow is going to. He, I think, is going to. Yeah, he is going to just shift his body again into just a horrid-looking figure. Multiple arms, multiple legs, spikes coming out all over the place. And I need each of you that is within 15-foot.
That's only me.
So it is going to be.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah, it doesn't quite get
Only
to
me.
either of you guys. So yeah, so Calva, you need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay. 9, but I get to auto pass it because of my abilities.
I
The legendary resistance.
I have legendary resistances. No, I have guarded mind, which allows me to auto pass a wisdom, charisma, or intelligence save once per day.
Oh.
wow. Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Well done. Nice one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I
so-
laugh at him quietly.
We hear mushrooms slapping together a little bit.
Yeah, and then I guess after that ends his turn. The bugbear that's entangled, restrained, isn't it?
Yes, if he wants to make an attempt to get out, it's DC 12.
Yeah, but he can still
Athletics check.
he can still attack, can't he? It's just at disadvantage.
I believe so.
Yeah, so he's going to
Restrained? Or
He is restrained.
Yeah, restrained.
Unless he.
So restrained is attacks against you have advantage, and attacks that you make have disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah, that's right. There we go.
So he is going to take a swing at you with his hammer, and that is going to hit. Doing. Whoa. 3, 6, 10, 12 points of bludgeoning damage. So halved if you're raging.
Yep.
Ending his turn, we move on to Nesnar. So is it the start of his turn or the end of his turn that he saves? He fails anyway, but it'd be good to know.
He's still restrained too, then.
At the end.
At the end, yeah. So
Yeah.
he's just laughing. He hasn't even tried to get out of the entanglement. He's laughing so much.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And then the bugbear to your right, Calva, is going to take a swing at you and miss. And then we're up to Baz.
I'm grappled. God damn it, Balin! And I'm gonna just try and stab the guy that's grappling me.
Okay.
Which would be at disadvantage.
No.
No. It's only disadvantage if you're not attacking
Okay.
him.
If it's somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. So let's do. It's 24.
24 is going to hit.
All right. Which is the damage on that. Let's see here. 10 damage.
Oof.
Can I do an offhand attack too?
Yeah.
No, I probably didn't because I at least had one hand that was casting that spell last turn. So I probably don't have time to grab my dagger, right?
You get a free
part of the
item
attack.
so you get one free item interaction, and you get to interact with a weapon as you make an attack with it.
Okay, so then I'll grab it. Is 15 hit?
15, it does hit, yeah.
All right, so then let's do 24. Wait, did that add sneak attack? It did add sneak attack. So subtract 6
Okay.
from the 10 that I just did.
Thank you. Good looking.
Yes, sorry about that.
Okay.
And then the dagger attack would be 1d4 plus 3. So that's 3 plus 3 is 6.
Yeah, so just take that 6 back up again. Cool. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. He
Still trying to. I'm just gonna kill him while I'm grappled. Hopefully.
grappled the wrong bitch.
That's right.
Okay. Next up is Varlin.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. So this drow's on the ground laughing, eh?
Leave him alone. let him laugh.
You would think so. But no.
He hasn't caused enough trouble. He's got to do something else now.
I just see the one bugbear against Baz. No, I don't know. This drow, this drow is my black spider is my target. So I will cast. I will attack with chromatic orb, which I'm going to.
Just before you do. Sorry, dancing lights. Is that a concentration spell?
I'm not using dancing lights. I'm using continual flame.
But the only reason you can see is because Black Spider used dancing lights.
Yes.
Which, if he's now
so currently
laughing
I can't
hideously,
Oh,
so
true.
he'll have dropped his dancing lights. So you
Then in
now
that
can't
case,
see.
I uncover my staff.
Aha! Cool. Yeah. There's always a way to.
Does that flame reach me?
Huh?
Or the light? Does Valen's light reach me?
It's
Being so
40.
far away.
No, it won't reach you.
I'm invisible again. Wonderful.
And Varlin, you will only be able to see. Yeah, you'll be able to see just about where that first drow is, but you can't see Black Spider.
Oh, right.
From where you are.
Never mind. Sorry. Then I will just attack the bugbear that's attacking Baz.
Okay.
With Toll the Dead.
Okay. Fail.
Excellent.
Excellent.
And it's been damaged?
It's been damaged, yeah.
9 damage.
9 damage. How do you want to do it?
Ah.
Once you get out, I'm probably gonna wring your neck just so you know.
I just saved you.
He saved your life.
Baz here is an audible bell.
It happens moments after Baz stabs him. So Baz, you just think that you've given him like a really slow death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything specific for this bugbear here. I think, Cade's discretion.
Okay, nice.
And
anything
I'll
else
end my
from
turn.
Balin? Okay. And then that bugbear is the one that died. So we move back to the top of the round, and I think that might be not a great place to call it a night, but I think it's going to be the place that we will call it a night.
What the hell, man? What are these dwarves gonna do? They're gonna destroy lives too. That's what corporate magnets do.
No, my mentor was like, "This guy's bad," and like, there's no way. Valen was not gonna let Black Spider get away. There's no chance.
Are we discussing
right.
capitalism and corruption?
He literally